This morning, ladies and gentlemen, is why should God prefer you? Why you? Well, what you got that somebody else ain't got? Why should he come to your house? Because look at what happens for those who favor his righteous cause. Yes, let them say continually. Not sometimes, we say it continually. We say it all the time. We say it when the chips are down and when the chips are up. We say it when they said it's a recession or when it's a boom. Hello, somebody. We say it when the housing market is crashing and somebody is talking about a double dip recession. In the midst of all of that, we say continually, let the Lord be made big. Let the Lord be magnified. Let him be made bigger than the recession, bigger than the economic challenge, bigger than my lack of education, bigger than my failure, bigger than where I came from, bigger than who doesn't like me, bigger than any situation. Let the Lord be made bigger than this. Why? Because he takes pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. Now, which servant? The ones who favor his righteous cause. So, honestly speaking, do you really think you are positioned to be favored by God based on your attitude towards his purpose? Because these are days of heaven on earth. But God is ready to support those that will establish his kingdom on the earth. Tell your neighbor, it's not about you. You know, that's a truth that most people never discover until they are older. And some people just live a whole life and never discovering that. Everything is about them. That's why you are in trouble in all your relationships, because you are selfish. It's all about you. And selfishness is the love of oneself motivated by private advantage. You are in a relationship not to give the advantage, but to take advantage. You are motivated solely by what's in it for you. And God said, no, I am going to take delight and pleasure in prospering, empowering to come up from under every burden. Give them some super on their natural. I am going to facilitate their breakthrough. I am going to set before them open doors that no man can shut. I am going to release angels to assist them and to escort them to the place of wholeness, but it's going to be for those who favor my righteous cause. Go to Psalm 132. Today I want to challenge you, man. I want you to begin to evaluate your motives, your priorities. If these are going to be days of heaven on earth, you better get stirred up about God. You better get stirred up about the church of Jesus Christ. I am so moved by this thing that I will give the best of who I am to the church of Jesus Christ. I fully intend to spend my whole life on the church. Okay. I don't attend church. I am the church. I'm not looking, God, who you going to use? I'm like, you see, God has no problem getting me to go. His problem is holding me back, because if he doesn't, I'll go. Some of you missed that. When he said go into the world, I thought he meant that, so I'm just going to go. He literally has to say, okay, now you stay over here and do this, because if he doesn't, I'm going. How about you? Psalm 132, are you there? Verse 1, Lord, somebody shout, remember. Here is a question. If God examined your record, what would he remember? If the Lord was to inspect your record and by your record determine whether or not to move on your behalf, how would he respond?